Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Eddie Block here. Donnie J behind me. What's up? We had a long day today, yeah? Long. Yeah, poor Donnie. He had a long day today. Home, took a nap. Good day. Oh no, God rides a Harley's here. I got a sent on something. So, connection. Am I okay? Curious. Curious. I will try and fix it if I can. Is it bad? Oh, it was nice having you in the. Oh, maybe that'll help. Couldn't fall asleep. Sorry, I just got a text message. Transmission unstable. Let me see what I can do here to fix this little issue. I can't unplug that. I can't unplug that. Or can I? Let's see if the stuff is done moving around. Nope, still copying. Less than a minute. Oh, the towel. You know what? I haven't even thought about raffling the towel yet. You know what? I'll have to raffle it later. Maybe I'll raffle it when I get back. Sorry. I didn't even think about that thing. I forgot all about it. Luvius won for the females last time. Yeah, I guess I'll have to raffle when I get back. I'll have to raffle when I get back. All right, this is done. Let me move the trash. Let me erase this stuff. I'm trying to so that way for tomorrow we're gonna be okay, because tonight I am not my dinner, which I will live stream for you guys. Well, I do have your address now, so I guess I could. Okay. Let me plug this stuff in. And we'll see what we can do. Maybe I can get a better little internet connection here. Maybe I can get ourselves a better little internet connection. What's up, Snookies? Are you in here? How are you doing, my friend? So, I got something puzzling from today. So if you don't know, I'm here in Las Vegas, and I am here for the, what's up, Digga? I am here for the hardware show. And so, I have Donnie with me. Everybody wants to pet him. And this one lady, I'm going to guess she's probably about 20 years older than I am. She was just nonstop playing with Donnie and like hugging him on. She spent like 20-30 minutes on the floor with him, like no lie. She kept me busy for like 20-30 minutes just chirping, insisting on getting my phone number. And she was like, oh well, we should go have dinner or something. And she's like, don't worry, I'll pay for myself. So at first I was just like, okay, sure. And I did it. So then she texted me already. She's like, oh, okay, are we going to go have dinner tonight? Can I go with you? And so I was like, you know what? I couldn't change my reservation. I'll be honest, I didn't try. Tired. We only got like 3 hours of sleep. I think Donnie's done too much walking. So I just told her not tonight. Now she gave me her wants to cook dinner tomorrow. So I don't know. It seems it's kind of a little sketch, if you know what I mean. Who knows? She might just be some... Well, she's from... Changes a lot of stuff. When I went to Alaska, when I worked there, there was people up there that they would just pull over. They see me walking, like, hey, would you like a ride? I'm like, excuse me? It's the Alaskan way, I guess, So maybe that's what it's just weird. I'm kind of weary, if you know what I mean. That was weird. But I did get some goodies today at the show. Yeah, I'm not going to go to her house. I totally am not. I think she's just lonely. She owns like a house here. She has, from what she's told me, right? So, I might meet her somewhere on the strip, but I'm not gonna go to her house. You know me. I'm just an outgoing, friendly person. So, then I met one of the marketing directors from the National Hardware Show, and so she was interested in maybe seeing what I do with all the work. And you never know, they might want to talk to me about. It's definitely pretty cool, right? I like goodies, so I got some swag. Check these out. Socks. So I got a little DeWalt. Oh, I should look her up, huh? I got a DeWalt bag with what do you call it? Some socks. A DeWalt socks, Cal. Oh, I met these Z girls. The Z girls grills, and they gave me a calendar. Let's see what their calendar's all about. Oh my gosh, they had some awesome food. They had some awesome food there today, right? They did. So they had girls handing these calendars with it's a calendar of girls. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. It's cool. I don't know. I figured a grill. I don't know. You get like Snap-on. You get a Snap-on calendar, right? And normally a Snap-on calendar is girls holding a tool or something like that. Yeah, she could be a serial killer, Snooks. That's very true. What else? Awesome. I saw some stuff that I really wanted, some tools, so I got their catalog. Got some magazine. Oh my gosh, Donnie, everybody was loving Donnie. What else did we get? Oh, well, of course, in California, you got to bring your own grocery bag. So we got a whole bunch of grocery bags. What else? What else is in here? Oh, my battery. Another bag too that I really like. So, does anybody know who Mike Holmes is? Mike Holmes, he's a Canadian TV star. He does a lot of home improvement. He was on, I don't know if he was on DIY or which channel, but really cool bag for me. Where? Strong. It's really big. So that's one of the cool bags I got. Unfortunately, Mike Holmes wasn't there this year. But so I'm a methodical kind of guy. I always, if I go to Costco, I go up and down every row on the left. Then I go down every row on the right. And I was doing that today. And I seen these people with the Mike Holmes workwear stuff. And I was like, oh my God, where'd you get that? Who's giving those away? So I went all the way out of my way to go find this, to get it. So that was cool. But he wasn't there. Then we got a lot of cool food. And I got some. They were giving away. This one place was giving out tacos. So for the tacos, the person in charge or whatever, he's standing behind me and he's like, so what's all the cameras for? And I'm like, well, I film stuff. And he's like, well, what kind? And just like nonstop questions. It's like, I was like, well, I do political stuff, and now I'm trying to get into I'm trying to get out of that and move on to product demonstrations and stuff like that. Then I have tools, so I figured tools would be a great start for me. And he just kept asking me more. It was like Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it says media. So I mean, it's like, I don't know why he was asking. But yeah, I was hoping to meet Hike people again. That sucks. That's about it for today. Let's see. Transmission is unstable, dude. Nah, we're back. So yeah, but Donnie was pretty hot today. It seemed like. So we came home early. I'm freezing every other word. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Let me switch internets real quick. Hold on, I couldn't switch. Let me do something. I gotta do something to switch Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let me move on to my Wi-Fi from my laptop. My good Wi-Fi. Check for updates. I keep hitting the wrong things. Go to sharing. Come on, baby. Come on. Why won't you do it? Oh, two computers using, let's see, share connection from, not that, from this. Two computers using Wi-Fi. Internet sharing. Start sharing. Let's see if it's gonna do it. I'm gonna try and get it to stop freezing. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. All right. Wi-Fi, so hopefully we don't freeze. Did anybody watch the show last night when I was live on the strip? A young lady, and she was petting us. And then we took off. We started walking, and so she's walking behind me. I didn't realize she was walking behind me. Up behind me and watch what happens. I felt bad for her. Hold on, so watch this. This is. Let me turn the sound down. I got enough copyright strikes last night. Not strikes, but behind me, and watch. Freaking I felt bad for the young lady. She ran right into my scooter. Let's see if I can I don't know how bad she hit me. Let's see. Let's back it up again. So we're walking. I love this camera, guys, so much. So she's like paying, and boop. But let's see. So I upgraded. So I noticed before, my 360 camera wasn't very good before, and I had issues with it, right? Just the quality. So I upgraded to a new, like it was all blurry. So I upgraded to a new SD card, which I wasn't sure if it was worth the money, but it is now, right? I'll show you guys a little bit of stuff that was going on that night. Like, we're just kind of cruising along. Let me show you a good one, though. Let's go here. Las Vegas trip, 360. Last night was Monday night, right? Like, I'll show you inside, I'll show you inside the Bellagio. I don't want to do that one, I don't think. It's my truck. No, not this one. So this camera is amazing what it'll do. So I want to show you inside here. So and here in the Bellagio, all these flowers you see right here, everything is made of flowers, and everything is real. Everything is a living organism. Does that make sense? So let me get closer. So I'm right about here. Now this is how good my 360 is. Watch this. You can look up at the ceiling, right? You can see it. You can zoom and just move. And I always mess it up, but luckily there's a button here you can recenter it. All right, so let's go back to the front of me, and it's cool. So yeah, is that neat or what? I have another good one though too. I saw it last night, so it's probably one of these. Where is this one? One on the front of the water fountains. Are we leaving yet? Yeah, we already left there. Oh wait, hold on. Drunk Uncle wants to see. There was some Persian ladies. I think this girl was flirting with me too. I'm not sure. I should have talked. You know what? I'm so gun shy nowadays. I should have talked to her. Cause I mean, like, and see when she leaves. Maybe, you know, I am way too gun shy. But like, she makes sure see how she's like talking to me and, oh, so nice to meet you. You're such a nice person. And I don't know. And this is for Drunk Uncle. He left over. He's not here yet. There's your Persian people, drunk. I found some Persian people for you. But let's go back into the Bellagio. Right here. Let's see. Because now there was less people, so you can see it better. Is this place amazing or what? Just the colors and stuff. Oh yeah, Donnie tried to go inside the water. Look, watch. You'll see Donnie trying to go inside. See? He's trying. Oh, some of them are made of glass? Okay, I didn't know that, Digga. But I mean, you can just look up. It's just awesome, isn't it? It's just awesome. The other cool place that we found, let me see if it... I found a mall, and I was able to buy a drink filled with weed. Place. It's pretty crazy. I couldn't believe that I was able to buy weed. Okay, I gotta go back farther in the night. So this thing takes up so much data. You can only watch like 8 minutes at a time because it uses that much data. Yeah, you want to see the weed? So I didn't catch it the first time, but so I went back for my refill. Let me turn the volume up here. Oops. Alright, hold on. So look. It's not very clear right there. There we go, it's clear there. It says Canna Las Vegas. So I'm inside a mall. This is a slushie, and it's filled with weed. Seriously, it's a weed. Yeah, me and Donnie, well, I drank it, not me and Donnie. Drank it the first time. It's not very clear. My camera must be dirty. So see, I got blueberry again. But look, it's weed. It's weed infused. And it was good. It was really good. So that was cool. What did I do? I was gonna say. So yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Willow would love it. Let's see. So I get my weed, I leave. Oh man, so there was a larger group of people. I was not on this video. And they were talking about getting a Saint Bernard. And I always tell people the most important thing with Saint Bernards, you don't feed them too much and make them fat. Like my ex-wife, she was all about making them fat. And oh, this girl really loved Donnie too. Man. This girl spot through there. My hat. I got. So yeah. Let's see. Definitely some beautiful people out last night. I really love this camera. I don't know. I wonder if this girl was a prostitute. She's just standing there the whole time. Why is it so blurry? Clean my cameras off. Dude, it's not that blurry on my screen. There we go. So I'm not sure if this girl was a prostitute or not. I mean, she's just standing right there like this. May have been a prostitute. Who knows? So I rode the elevator down, and then here's where Donnie's gonna be happy, or Drunk Uncle and all the guys last night. They're like, "Oh my God, look at that gorgeous." This is the other thing the 360 camera does. It catches everything. So there's some beautiful girls out last night. And her boyfriend's like looking right at my camera. He's like, he knows I'm filming her. So anyways, so yeah. Is Drunk Uncle in here yet? And I'm still waiting on Drunk. So that was the night last night. And I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know why. If you're having a good day, I'm tired. I'm really tired. So I have to be at my reservation at 8:15 tonight. So I'm going to get right into the news. And then I'm going to live. No, from Caesar's Palace. So I'm going to live stream. So that way you guys can watch me eat at and me and Donnie eat at the Las Vegas's best buffet. Never booked it when I found out how much it was. So let's get to the news. Can't believe I'm going to a $75 buffet. That. All right. So Obama insists worried Dems should just tell their story to win the midterms. Recent polling shows Democrats are This really scares me, folks, because my stepdad made a comment to me the other day, and he said, you know what, if you keep them work harder, and then they're going to win. And I think that's true. I don't think we should tell them that it's going to be easy. I think you should use reverse psychology. That they're going to have an easy win, and then work harder than them and kick their ass. That's what we should do. That's what we should once, yeah. Right, Digga? Former President Barack Obama struck an upbeat tone when asked Tuesday about his thoughts on the upcoming midterm elections. You know what their story is? We're going to give you free shit. We're going to give you everything. We're going to give you lots of free shit. Speaking of telling stories, so today I'm at this guy, another guy was asking me, he's like, so what do you do? I'm like, well, what I'm doing today is I'm driving up and down my 360 camera. And then I'm talking to a couple people, figuring out who I want to interview. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and the next. And the guy, he's like, you do political stuff? And I was like, I do. He's like, you are on 4 Hours at the Capitol. You're Eddie. And I was like, fucking Patriot. I was like, oh, cool. So that was kind of cool, getting recognized today. It was funny. Did they realize? See, I didn't pay too much attention to Obama and Dingleberry. We should just call him Dingleberry from now on. Dingleberry Biden. He's a joke. He's making our whole country a fucking joke. I hate to say it, folks, but he is. Well, I don't hate to say it. It's the truth. Our country is the stupid part is the president's not even in charge. Now, this is interesting. I read the news with you guys. So it says Durham releases former Clinton lawyer Michael Sussman's text message saying he put lie in writing. Sussman had claimed he was meeting with FBI official not on behalf of a client. Interesting. So special counsel John Durham, the Durham report they're doing, in a filing late on Monday, released what may prove to be a crucial piece of evidence in the case against former Clinton lawyer Michael Sussman. FBI general counsel, the eve of their September 2016 meeting, stated the same lie in writing, that the information he would share would not be on the behalf of a client or a company. So what is he sharing? It's not on behalf of his client. He mentioned, Durham mentioned to admit evidence, or motion, I'm sorry. I'm tired, that's how tired I am. He motioned to admit evidence for the Sussman trial, including a text message. Durham contends that Sussman was, in fact, working for the DNC, the Democratic National Convention, or Committee, and the Clinton campaign at the same time of the meeting. His original indictment alleges that Sussman told the FBI in September, less than 2 months before the 2016 election, that when he requested and held a meeting in which he presented purported data and white papers that allegedly demonstrated a covert communications channel between the Trump Organization and Alpha Bank, which has ties to the Kremlin. Here's what I find funny. When you start by saying, oh, I'm not coming here for any clients or anybody else. If you weren't coming for, right? Oh, I just want to let you know, I didn't do this, but somebody broke into your car last night and they broke your window and they stole your radio. Who's the first person you're going to suspect? The person is that, because you're when you say stuff like that, when you add, people who are not good liars add more than they need to know. If you're a good liar, you don't add more than you like when you go to, if you ever talk to a lawyer and you got to go to court and answer questions, they always tell you don't give more information than you need to. Well, people that are scared give more information than they need to. People that have something to worry about give more information than they need to. So if a lawyer asks you in court, what were you doing last night? Well, I left my house and went out for a little bit. Then they're going to ask you, well, where did you go last night? Oh, I drove about 20 minutes from my house. And what was, don't give up, If a smart person who broke into their friend's car or something would say, hey, man, it looks like somebody broke into your car last night. And that's it. But when you say, hey, I didn't do last night, who's the first person you're going to think did it? And I don't break into cars, so you don't, you know what I mean? I think some good stuff is going to be coming out pretty soon, folks. Some really good stuff. And I hope Clinton and her husband go to jail big time. I hope Clinton, her husband, see what I did there? Go to prison. What's up, drunk uncle? How was your day today, my friend? Oh, I got to show this video I got to show something for you, drunk. You missed it last night because you went to sleep way too, just like 5 minutes too early. Let me find this. You went to bed 5 minutes too early. I just showed everybody else. Where are you? There we go. Oh, that's not it. No, it was, well, no, it wasn't this one. Was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you guys didn't see it last night, so I'm filming this. Waterfalls are going through on my good camera when they stop. So I don't know if you can see where my pointer is, but right there is Trump Tower. So I got really between the waterfalls. It was pretty cool. So drunk uncle. Oops, I gotta go a little bit far. I gotta go to the next one up. Girl, did you see a Persian girl? Well, I saw a Persian girl for you last night. So hold on. Wasn't these girls? Oh, look at her, dude. She's looking right at the camera. That's crazy, but she's not the Persian girl. Here's your Persian girl for you. Mom did. So there you go. Well, maybe, I don't know if they're Persian or not. Maybe they're just Indian, from India. I don't know. Anyways, drunk uncle, you missed it. You missed it. It's all your fault. You had to go to sleep because you had to go to work. This iPad can't stay. How you doing? I gotta get to dinner. I'm having up next. to protect the integrity of women. Attorney General implementation in an effort to protect the integrity of women's sports, which I think they should. These ladies should not have to go up against somebody who was 10, 20, 30 times more powerful, 30 times bigger. You know, I don't know if it was Crowder, whoever said if everybody just has a weight class and stays in their weight class, then that's fine with me. I can agree with that, right? It's buffering shit. Nothing I can do, guys. Nothing I can do. We are prepared to take legal action to uphold the Title IX's plan, plain meaning, and safeguard. Supposed to be plan meeting, the Title IX's plan, or the Title IX's plain meaning. I don't know, either way. And safeguard the integrity of women's sports. I think they should. I think they should. The Attorney General wrote that they are alarmed about the Department of Education's intent to propose new regulations implementing the Title IX. So they're doing more stuff like that. Dig-a-Warp, I'm not from the hotel because hotel internet sucks. It is slower than my cell phone. So that's why it's probably doing it. I'm still on my cell phone. But our new satellite dish pulse should be in tomorrow. So Friday when I'm home. Oh yeah, Willow, the weed slushy. Oh, they were definitely good. That weed slushy. I might go get one again tonight just because it was so good. But it's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you were born a man and you have testosterone levels more than double a female's testosterone, you like 5 foot something and you're like 6 foot something. Yeah, it was like $20 for the weed drink. It was like $20. Let's see. So this is funny. The police track and nab a Senate fox after it hounds Democrat on Capitol grounds. So there was a Capitol ground that ran up and bit a Democrat. Do they have watermelon? Yeah, actually, you know what, Willow, they did. Hold on. You know what? Let me open up that video. Let me see if I can find that video again. I'll show it to you real quick. I didn't have it when I actually bought it because for some reason my 360 camera went out. Let's see. Let me find the right video. Oh, and two, that drunk girl, that what you guys said had all the muscles. I got the video, the 360 camera of her actually running into me. Oh yeah, here it is. Hello. So this is the store. Hold on, this is my 360 camera, so let me turn it. Let's zoom in. Right here, so they have watermelon, blueberry, grape, pina colada, and mango. I had the blueberry. Yeah, it was $20 and then plus tax. $20 plus tax. Here, I showed it to the people earlier. Let's see if I have it right here. I think it was right here. Yeah, it's right here. Let's see. Going this way. Let's go back the other way. Right here. Let me turn my camera around. Okay, so you guys remember the girl that had all the muscles? Let's see if I can see this girl right here. Watch. Yeah, they got watermelon. So next time when we go in October, Willow. Remember you guys were talking about, look at the muscles on that girl. So watch this. I feel bad for her, kind of. So she's walking behind me and she's paying attention to the bar and boop. Oh my. But yeah, that girl is definitely, I felt bad for her. All right, it came a little too close. California congressman and 5 other victims on Capitol Hill. Before hightailing it around the Russell Senate office building, the so-called Senate Fox prompted Capitol Police to warn of an aggressive fox encounters. Among the furry fiascos, the 4-legged trickster hounded Representative Amy Barra a Democrat from California biting the back of his leg. Oh, it's Ami Berra maybe biting the back of his leg Monday night. I guess foxes don't like freaking liberals either. Oh look here, they got pictures of catching him. Poor little fox. Can I adopt him and give him tons of food? Come on, get a clear picture. I want to adopt him. Look at him. Look at that cute little face on the fox. Good job biting the freaking... He's like the little brownie. He's a brownie. He bites the FBI, right? Bites the FBI. Good job, little buddy. So this one is funny. It's funny and... So Vice President Headboard Harris, whatever you want to call her, has to explain herself because she went to a school visit where all the kids are wearing masks and forced is not wearing a mask. Look at this. Hold on, I'll show you. Look at this. Vice President Harris is among a whole bunch of kids. Look at all these kids forced to wear masks. Forced to wear a freaking mask. Where's your mask at, bitch? Why aren't you wearing a mask? Drives me. What's good for thee is good for thee, not for me. He was trying. Barrick, nice to see you. So let's see what Harris is saying about this. Vice President Kamala Harris declined to wear a mask. She declined to wear a mask during a visit to a D.C. elementary school Monday because city guidance states that masking is optional for both students and staff. Harris's office told her. She visited Neville Thomas Elementary School on Monday, and images from the visit showed her and school administrators barefaced alongside young students wearing masks. Wow. So media critics and political opponents quickly criticized her, arguing it was hypocritical to forego pushing for some mask mandates. What's up, big guy? Other critics claim the students at the school were forced to mask, which is not the case, said DC. What's up, PPP? If those kids were not forced to wear a mask, do you really think they'd be wearing that mask? How old were these kids? These kids look to be 9, 8, 9, 10 years old. I highly doubt these kids said, hey, Mom, I know I don't have to. Anyways. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It was a photo op for him, and they just... It was a photo op. No, they fucking don't. You forced them to wear the masks. You forced them to wear the masks, you idiots. So you guys know, remember we talked about this yesterday if you were here. Twitter, a little bit less than 10% of Twitter was bought out by Elon Musk. Are freaking the F out. They're just going crazy. The news that CEO Elon Musk would be joining Twitter's board of directors after becoming the platform's largest shareholder sparked immediate speculation over how much the social media company and how receptive the current board might be to having him. There was tweets all day long. Let's see. Some people said, "Welcome to the board. We're excited to work with you." But then others, let me see if I can find this. They're all really happy. Let me see. Let me go to Twitter, because I saw it on Twitter. Because who shared it? I think it was, I don't know if it was Cruz or who shared it today. Oh, it's on my phone. I can't sign in. Anyways, so somebody said, oh my God, with Elon Musk. So I am going to resign. Well, you know, good riddance. Good riddance. Yeah, I actually knew that, Willow, that Elon Musk is, and you know, they say a lot Rain Man. Did anybody watch the movie Rain Man? How, because it's like my body doesn't work very well, right? But when my brain was very intelligent, weak network. So they say, if you guys are still here, the reasoning behind that is, here we go, from Rand Paul. Are you guys back? Okay, so I found it from Rand Paul. It says, let's see if I can read it backwards. My name is Jackson Mulholland, and I'm one of the many people working at Twitter in charge of developing terms and conditions for users. We're not stripping away free speech. We're protecting users from bullies, bigots, and spam. With or for Elon Musk, I'm resigning. And Rand Paul was like, good riddance. I would have been like, yeah, don't let the freaking door hit you in the ass on the way out, right? So, but yeah, Elon Musk is amazingly smart. Amazingly smart. And he's coming around, folks. He's coming around to our side of the bend, which is a good thing. Right? Biggest killer, right, Rooster? They're all bigots over there at Twitter. Did they give back Donald J. Trump his Twitter back yet? Like him say bye-bye. He's like, adios, folks. This is embarrassing to me. I haven't read it yet. I'm just reading the title. A California city to give universal income to transgender. Why do transgender non-binary residents get a universal income? Just because they're transgender? I'm handicapped. Do I deserve a freaking universal income? Willow is a female. Because she's a female, does she get freaking universal income? Her husband, Trade, he is a man. Can he get universal income? Can somebody get universal income because they're 54 years old? Or 52 years old? Or 12 years old? So look, here it is. Palm Springs will set aside $200,000 for the program. California City is planning to give universal basic income to transgender and non in Palm Springs, California, are eligible to receive a UBI, which is the universal basic income, of up to $900 a month solely for identifying as transgender or non-binary. No strings attached. No strings attached. The new pilot program will have $200,000 set aside for the allocation after you next week. I'm going to have to go to Palm Springs and I'll park my trailer. I'll just be like, look, I'm homeless. I live in a trailer here in Palm Springs. Can I get $900 a month? I'll take that freaking money. I'll bucks a month just to put on just to say that I'm transgender. No problem. No problem. The city stated that the program is only for individuals who meet a poverty threshold. Former San Diego Mayo, a Republican who served as the first openly gay member of the city council, called the program outrageous and discriminatory. A gay person is saying that it's outrageous and discriminatory. I can personally understand that. Look, I'm handicapped, right? About 15, 20 years ago, I went to a plumbing trade show when I could actually work. And I'm walking around, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, yeah. And if you haven't never seen me walk, I walk really bad, folks. I mean, it's like this, okay, when I'm walking. That's how bad I walk. And this guy's like, well, man. I got mad at the guy. I literally did. I'm like, why the fuck are you thanking me? He's like, dude, you're handicapped and you're a plumber. I'm like, so what does that have to fucking do with it? I'm a normal person just like you. Don't fucking come up to me. I shouldn't have gone off the guy. I was just trying to be nice, right? But I literally went off on the guy. Like, dude, don't fucking come at me just because I'm handicapped and think I can't do your goddamn... Right? So, I can see their point. I think it's wrong too, right? Don't praise somebody for their disability, right? Of course, I'm a crazy cripple, right? But I don't want him to be like, oh, poor Eddie, he's handicapped. not to be that way. My parents taught me to work my fucking ass off. When I was 12 years old, I had a paper route. Right after I got my paper route, my parents bought a restaurant together with my brother. So guess what I did? I did the paper route. Then I went to school. Then I came home and I worked at the restaurant afterwards. They closed it too, so I would close the restaurant down, cleaning it up, sweeping the floors, right? Then on Saturday and Sundays, I was the busboy for the restaurant. School lets you go through a work program. So I stopped being a paper boy because I didn't do very good at that. The person that gave it to me, it was a weird story. They didn't give me the right numbers, and it just never started out right. So then, when I was 15, I worked for the Parks and Recreation Department, do a school after work program. Then I would go to the restaurant, finish cleaning it up, and work at the restaurant on the weekends. I worked at Taco Bell and at the restaurant. Then when I was 18 and moved out of my house, I worked at Taco Bell, I worked at Thrifty's, and I worked at my brother's restaurant. I had 3 jobs at 18 years old. Because I'm not a lazy motherfucker who wants to sit on welfare. Excuse my language. I don't think people should, oh, well, you're there's disabled people like me that honestly can't work, and they deserve that disability. I'm not putting those people down. There's people who can't work, who are down on their luck and can't find a job. Yeah, they deserve welfare, but welfare is a temporary thing in my view. Oh, you're on welfare? Okay, here, we'll help you get through this bad time. But within a certain amount of time, you should get the fuck off of welfare and move on because you need to work for yourself. That's the way I feel. So, I can get mad at me all you want. You guys can get at me all you want for saying that. I know most of you won't. But I can say it because I'm one of those people. I'm not going to lie. My doctors forced me. Good job working in the plumbing union. I had a surgery and I had to get papers from the doctors to go back to work. And they said no. And I was like, but I want to go back to work. And they're like, we don't care. Get on disability. And I was like, I don't want to be on disability. So I got put on disability. Then I got put on long-term disability. And I went to long-term disability and they said, ticket to work. I went down to this office and so I was in the union in San Francisco. And so I go down to this ticket to work office and they said, well, Eddie, we're not going to ask them. I said, why not? They're like, well, we can't find you a job making more money than what you're going to make on Social. You'll probably make the same as you get on Social Security. So why should we find you a job? You can just sit at home and do nothing. Then what they said is, well, that's okay. We're not going to help you. You don't fit our program. So they took me out of the program. I contacted their manager. They said, you don't fit our program. You don't qualify for disability. So I contacted his manager. And I talked to his manager for like half an hour. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm trying to get off of disability. I don't want to be this lazy freaking person. And he said, well, how about this? What if we pay for you to go to college? And they didn't pay for me to go to college. When you go to college in California and you go to like community college the first 2 years, everybody gets free community college the first 2 years in California. So they didn't really pay for it. But I did it. And then when I went to I did. I got student loans. So I'm paying my Fresno State student loans back. And now look, I'm doing whatever I can to because I don't want to be on Social Security all my life. I don't. So take it from me. I can say, guys, I just gave you guys a lot of information that people don't know about me, and I don't care. I am a real American. I don't want everything American anymore, is it? According to this world. Right? All right. So here's an interesting one. This Operation April Fools ends in the arrest of 19 men seeking sex with children. 19 men. Men find interesting right? Brand Flakes is just like my sister, bro. She's in a wheelchair while kids park in handicap. Let me start. Oh my gosh, right? Dude, Brand Flakes, you're totally right. I get you. I get you. What's up, Eva Knievel? How are you feeling, sweet? No, so like this, buy a shirt that says I'm really handicapped. So there's been a lot of times when people give me like, so I was in Walmart one day. This lady kept giving me dirty looks and dirty looks. I'm on their mobility scooter, and so then we go out to my car, and I'm walking from the scooter to open up my door, and this, oh my gosh, sir, I'm really sorry. I need to apologize to you. And I'm like, you do? She's like, yeah, I looked at you as some punk kid riding this mobility scooters, and you're actually disabled. So I just wanted to. So I was like, yeah, I noticed. And she's like, well, I'm just sorry. You are disabled, right? That was cool. But yeah, people do take advantage of it. I remember one day I'm at Fresno State, and I'm about to pull into the Colorado, and when it rains, so like my doors, the front door opens up this way. The back door was a suicide door, so their parking spot, not a handicap spot. When you do that, you take your wheelchair out. Well, you only have this much, so you can't close your doors and you can't go out. So when I have my wheelchair like that, I have to park in a wide handicap spot, even with my scooter, because if I want to get something out of the side of my truck or open up my door to get my scooter, handicap spot far away and take, because I have my scooter, or I'll park up close and get the handicap spot. My handicap spot, and then runs to freaking class. I was at Fresno State. It says unstable. Okay, now we're back. So I'm at Fresno State. I went to the president of Fresno State, which I'd say we're more than acquaintances. He's no longer the president. Happened, so he put me on this board of disabilities, and I have this big, huge letter. It's really nice that I have it. So I'm in there, and the parking people came in, and they're all, yeah, this is what we found this week alone. 2 times as tall as this power bank, right? Stack about this big. He said, this is what we found this week. It was all handicap cheaters. People using their parents' handicap placards. Now, here's the deal. You and I cannot go to a person and say, what's your handicap? How come you have a handicap placard? You can't do that by law. And I understand that, people's right to privacy. However, what the police can do is when they see a kid get out with and have the handicap placard in there, what they'll do is they'll run the handicap placard ID. And if it's, let's say it's female and it's a male, the only thing the police can do, even the police cannot ask you what your disability is. That's not their decision. They're not a doctor. Can I see the ID that matches the handicap placard? And if it's not their handicap placard, then the police take it and they cut it up. And here's the problem. So now you just took grandma and grandpa's handicap placard and used it illegally at school. Well, guess what? You just screwed grandma and grandpa over because they no longer have a handicap placard. And they get fined. They will get fined for your ass. So they're doing something about it. You know what I like? So in states like, there are states back east to where they put the picture of the person that owns the placard on the placard. I mentioned that in California. I tried to talk to some people to get that done in California, and they said, well, that's kind of, you're giving out people's identity, which I understand, but I don't know. I hate people that park in the handicap spot that are not handicapped. You're disabled, so is your hubby. The placard is his. You're not parking these spots, even though you really should not walk that far, sometimes medically. PPP, you should definitely go get your own placard. Now, here's another thing. like there where you are in Montana, but in California, I can park in any metered space for free with my handicap placard. And if I get the license plate, you only get the good parking, and you only get the free parking. Now, that's why if you look at all my vehicles, I have, and the reason why is you pay half. You get it's like a half or 30% off on your registration. So, right on, Patriots, right on, PPP. You need a biopsy in a couple of days. Eva, are you still in the hospital? I hope you're at the hospital at least, sweetheart. Washington State has more handicap parking, as it should be. The rest of us are in the outer lots. Yeah, you know what? You know, my biggest I used to get in trouble for this at Fresno State. I would go, I'd go to the library, or I'd go to a building where there's an elevator, right? And there's like 10 people waiting for the elevator that can walk. And I've said it out loud. I'm like, I know y'all can't be fucking all handicapped, you fucking lazy motherfuckers. And somebody actually, and so I asked them, like, well, is that person disabled? They're like, no. I said, so why are they complaining? Because I called them lazy because they wouldn't walk up a fucking flight of stairs. I said, if I could walk, I'd walk up that flight of stairs. You don't know what it's like to be it sucks. It really does. Like, I see people walking in movies and stuff. Like, when I was a kid, I could walk everywhere, and I can't walk anymore. I can't walk, right? I can walk a little bit, but not like that. And I'm like, man, I don't even remember what it's like to walk. That sucks. I don't know. Anyways, I got to go to this buffet. It's 7 o'clock. I didn't rant on too much. But if you guys come back in an hour and 15 minutes, I will be at Caesar's Palace. I am going to be eating at this buffet that's supposed to be the best buffet in Las Vegas. I'm going to live stream it all for you guys so you guys can watch me eat it all up. Yum, 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 right? It's going to be some good dinner. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully you guys come back. You dream of skateboarding and snowboarding, right, Eva? Eva's a sweetheart, guys. If you guys don't know, Eva's a good friend of mine. Up in Los Angeles during the great days. She knows all of the famous people over there. She can tell you stories upon stories of all these people. So, let's see. Anything else I should answer real quick? It was shocked when I was out of town and they had so little handicap spot spaces, right, Willow? Chicago doesn't have the ADA rules like California does. And I hate liberal policies, but I love the ADA policies. I don't know. I'm torn. You can't go on stairs. You wish you could barely move with your walker. Right, E? E, though, you're going to get better. Buddy. Remember, you were telling us, I think you and I both broke our diet at the same time, probably, right? I was on a diet, you were on a diet. We're like, hey, I lost this many pounds. And you were like, I lost this many pounds. It was like awesome, right? We got to do it together again, bud. I'm proud of you, Eric. You're doing good. You're out of the hospital. You can do it, buddy. When I come to Minneapolis or to Minnesota, I'll come visit you. Speaking of that, I met a guy. I used to live in Fridley. And he was like, yeah. Anyways, guys, so me and Donnie, where is he? He's passed out in the other room. Anyways, so Diggle-Werp. Check this out, Diggle-Werp's always sending me stuff. She says she loves Mike Holmes like I do. I will try to get you one of these tomorrow, if I can. No guarantees, Digga, but I'll try and get you one, sweetheart. And Willow, tonight, Willow, watch tonight. I will go get I'll go get a watermelon slushie for you tonight. I don't even know. I bought this vape a year ago, so I don't even remember what it is. I think it might be blueberry, honestly, to be honest. I think it's a blueberry flavor. So after I eat, I'll go get the slushie beforehand. but I don't know if I will, because I have a reservation at Caesars at 8:15, so I got to get there in an hour. So careful. These make me cough, definitely. That's why I don't like them. I don't like smoking marijuana. I just kind of person. So, all right, folks. By the way, too, I am probably not going to go out on the strip tonight. Donnie is overwhelmed, so I don't know if I'm going to go on the strip. Who knows? I might just go around Caesar's Palace. I just don't want Eddie. I don't want Donnie being overwhelmed. He tired out really early today, and I got to do a good job at filming the National Hardware Show tomorrow. And when Donnie's tired, it's hard. So, what's up, Ryan? And thank you very much, Bran. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the videos. I'm glad you do. So we'll see you in about an hour, guys. Come watch us, have dinner, and don't tell he sells vape. Oh, look. What's up, DC Services? You just came in as I'm leaving to go to dinner. So, all right, guys, I will be back in 1 hour and 15 minutes. This palace, the Bacchanal. It's called the Bacchanal. The Bacchanal. How do you call it? Buffet. All you can eat buffet. They're supposed to have like over 500 items. So we're going there tonight. Yeah, Donnie. The other weird thing about Donnie, he only wants to drink. Now that I've taught him to drink from a water bottle, he won't drink from, like, I carry around a plastic bowl for him and I fill it up. He won't drink it. He wants to drink it straight from my container. But when we're inside a building, I can't do it that way. Oh, funny story. Some company had a polar bear for their, it's their mascot or whatever. So they got this polar bear there. Donnie's smelling it. And I'm like, all right, come on, Donnie. And he lifts his pee on the polar bear, like, F you, polar bear. So, all right, guys. Bye-bye.